Okay, so this is how to find a circumcenter. And a circumcenter is when all the perpendicular bisectors intersect. And so a perpendicular bisector is when it's a bisector and it splits one of the line into two separate lines equally.
For example, it splits this line, so these are congruent.
Yes.
How to find that, you may ask? First, you find the slope of all three sides. So like AC, CB, AB, which up here we have examples, which you guys probably know how to find the slope. For 2, you plug in the coordinates in the y equals mx plus b. For example here, so AC, we found the slope was -2/7. So when you plug that in the y equals mx plus b, you get y equals -2/7x plus b. And after you plug in the coordinates, so you could either plug in A or C, and that comes out to be B equals 38/7. Third step, you find the midpoint of all three sides, and we have an example for AC. 5 plus -2/2, comma 4 plus 6/2, that is the midpoint, which comes out to be 3/2, comma 5. And then for the fourth step, you have to find the perpendicular bisector. And over here we have it for AC, so y equals 7/2x minus 1/4. And the perpendicular bisector is always the opposite reciprocal for the slope. So up here it's -2/7. The perpendicular bisector, that slope, would turn out to be 7/2 positive. Because it's opposite, so that negative turns into a positive, and you have to flip them. And then for the fifth step, set two of them equal to each other. So you would take 2 of the perpendicular bisectors, and because they both equal y, you can use the substitute property. So you set them equal to each other. 7/2x minus 1/4 equals 3/7x plus 19/7. And with that, x turns out to be 539/86. And all you have to do is plug in that x into the equation to find y, which is, again, y equals mx plus b. So when you plug in 539/86, y turns out to be 3770/172. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how to find the centroid. The centroid is where all the medians intersect. The median is just the vertex to the opposite midpoint. So first you have to find the slope of the you have to find the midpoints, x1 plus x2 divided by 2, and then comma y1 plus y2 divided by 2, and then you find the slope of the medians, and then you just put it into y equals mx plus b format, and then for ax you get y equals -9/10x plus 42/10, and then for by, you get y equals 12x minus 13, and then you set them equal to each other, and then you times them both by 10, so you get rid of the fractions, and then you just finish the equation, and then for x you get 172/129, and then you plug x into one of the equations, and then you get y equals 3, and then there's a centroid.
Hello everyone, now we're going to find the orthocenter. First thing we need to do is we need to find the perpendicular slope of those lines over there. So here we have AC equaling a perpendicular slope of 7/2 and AB equaling a perpendicular slope of 3/7. Then we're going to plug in those slopes to the opposite vertex into slope form. So I drew a little picture here to demonstrate. -7/3 is the slope for AB. When you don't have it in perpendicular slope form, you're going to find the C coordinates, so 5/4. So we already did that over here so that you could view it, and you're going to do the same thing for line AC, and I'm going to go back over here now. Now, once you've done that, you're going to plug those into y equals mx plus b, and you're going to find b. Seems simple enough. So we got for the 7/2 slope is -9/2, and for the 3/7 slope, 13/7. Then you're going to set them equal to each other. Solve the equation to find x. And once you do that, you're going to want to keep x because you don't want to lose that. It's very important. We got x to equal 89/43. Then you're going to plug x back into y equals mx plus b to find y. Y is important as well. Don't lose that because that is very vital to your coordinate. We got y to equal 590 215ths for a coordinate of 89/43, comma 590 215ths. There's your point. Hooray, you did it.